And welcome to the Harmony Club in Canberra for the big one, ladies and gentlemen. The men's team finals, Victoria versus SA. Michael Scary. Okay, there was a couple of announcements that were missed. And play ball. Michael Scary leading out for Victoria against Paul Hancock. And Shane Cripps versus Tim Dixon. Michael's come up dry. Shane Cripps got a ball and in good shape. So race to 17, 4 rounds. 4 rounds, 8 players aside. So South Australia get first crack in both frames. And Paul Hancock, solid as you like, coughs it up straight back to Michael. So he'll be over the moon to get an opportunity straight away. A bit unlucky with a double kiss there. So the final series so far, Victoria finished second, I believe. And played South Australia first match, who finished on top. And Victoria won it in a playoff. And Tasmania won their first match and then lost to South Australia in a playoff. So great effort from Tasmania as well. Good shot from Paul there. Probably just pushed this over the hole. Great double from Tim. And just coverage from Paul there, laying up. And Temujin's, well, he's having a crack at him. Must have some idea where the black's going to go. Michael, that's a massive shot. Double to the corner at the long end of the table. Try and clear these balls. Yes, he has, and done well. And I'm joined now by the great man, Rusty Wheeler.
Hello, buddy. How are you?
Very well, thanks, mate. Looking forward to this match.
Oh. Nice extraction shot, isn't
it? Tim's had 3 balls around this pocket, and he just keeps getting on them. If he makes this out, they will go insane.
Well, he's got the nice angle to click it out as well.
Yep.
No, he doesn't have to. He's just played the double. Yeah. It's a great shot. I actually think, and I know this might be silly, but I actually think this guy's is the best in Victoria at the
moment. Mate, he's. I compare him to Benny when he's flying. He's as good as I've seen.
Mate, he's smooth. Oh, it's a poor shot. Oh, hello.
He doesn't, and he does those sort of outs. I just played a whole season with him. The amount of times he doesn't bother extracting balls, he just gets on them.
Yep. Has Mikey got the double back here? I've been trying to play this to miss the yellow where his hand is and trying to leave myself on this one here next. Oh, he's
caught that.
He's left it half safe.
That's missed by a bit. He would have wanted that a bit better. He would have expected to drop that.
What does Paulie do here? Does he just push this in front of the red?
He's going to he's going the face cut.
It's risky because he's going to go into that one dead red, that half.
Oh, he's soft screwed off it. That's a great shot.
Play the high yellow and leave yourself the cannon between the two of them. Play the yellow into the opposite corner here.
Yeah, I think you have to. Well, I mean, you could play the planning and the can. They've got them both wrong.
Yeah.
You could play the plan straight away if you wanted.
I don't like this. I don't like taking the one over the hole because it can go wrong with that red that's over here on the left-hand side. I think the way we said's the most.
Leave the white in the middle of the table.
Yep. You've just got to stun off it, nice and soft.
He's all right. A little bit of angle, which is what you want.
Strag it in, that's all you got to do. Had Robbo go on the other side. The yellows look pretty good, don't they? On the opposite table.
Yeah, they look a lot better than the reds.
It's a nice shot. Screw back for the middle. Pete, or you go high and play it in the opposite corner.
No, it's probably the safe way to go. I mean, you could screw back straight at that red, but if you don't catch it right and you end up behind
half ball behind it.
Yeah.
I think you come back for the middle.
Come back across the table and you're on it.
Half ball. That's a bad shot.
That's exactly what I was saying.
It's a bad shot.
That's why you don't play that shot.
You never play that shot. Robbo has gone the red, so obviously those reds pass through to the middle. He's left himself a little bit tricky here, Robbo. I think he's got to play this one now into the opposite corner and stun up for that high one now in between to free those two reds up.
Big shot from Paul. He needs a result here. That's the end of that frame.
It's a piss poor start.
Dan's trying to get the names up on the screen, but they reversed their order, so it threw him. So bear with him. Should be pretty right here, Rust.
Pretty regimental for Robbo here. Just pushes into the first red.
These are the sort of ones he doesn't get wrong. So it's a pretty bad bad error for Hancock there, and it's going to cost him.
Yes, mate.
You know, all these reds that mix, I hate actually leaving the one over the hole to last. I don't know what it is.
Depending on where the black is, of course, but yeah.
And I suppose it comes down to how deep the red is in the pocket, you know, as well.
Yeah, I think this one's it's out a little bit.
So you should be able to control it easy enough.
Yeah. It's very easy to hit it in the wrong spot when it doesn't matter where you hit it.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
Here to screw down the rail now.
Yeah, still got the 2 anyway.
He's still got 2, has he?
I think so.
He underhit that Mick. Still back him to get it in, but bit of an underhit. And the Vicks have come out firing.
Solid from Robbo as always.
There's Jamie's big. There he had 2.
Come on, Scary. Come on, boys.
Yeah, that's
Paulie Hancock.
missed opportunity.
3-0 Victoria, and the early signs are ominous. It's been a pretty good carnival this year. The standard's been pretty high. A lot of people have been complaining about the 2020 rule, where I've found it, I don't think it's affected the standard at all. I actually think the standard's been, in the teams especially, it's been pretty good with the 2020. A lot of people have said opposite, but I tend to disagree.
I think it makes you go by instinct a little bit more, and your general instincts at a pop.
9 times out of 10, you're going to play your first ball you pick anyway.
That's right.
What the fuck? I just got terrible news. They've sold out of the pork knuckle.
Big break from the rock there.
So, who's ringing me? My beautiful wife. Wait a second, I'll be back in a sec, guys.
That's pause. Big break from the rock. They're still pretty awkward. Looks like he's taking reds. Just need to get on the board. So they've changed the order upside down. They put Shane and Paul, who are generally playing down the bottom for him, up the top, and I suppose that was to get rid of Michael and Temujin. Take a bit of their impact away. Could come back to bite them. Got himself in a bit of strife here, the Roth. Yep.
Is that back on, is it?
Yeah.
Right, he's a bit
You're
stiff
on.
then, Roth. And what I found over the last probably 3-4 days, these cushions have died dramatically compared to what they were playing at. So a lot of players aren't getting the balls off the breaks they were at the start of the tournament. And there's a few things that have slowed right up. It's a nice cut. I don't think that goes past the yellow though.
Don't know.
Really
He would have known roughly where he was going to land, so it must be close.
Well, he's playing. It must go.
The Roth, yeah, it goes. The Roth's never been one of those guys to play something unless he's worked out exactly what's going on.
He's a mathematical sort of genius, that's for sure. I think he actually, what does he do? Isn't he a, some kind of scientist or some fucking thing?
Yeah, he does do a form of
I
science.
just had the message off the great Brenton Collier. Oh. See, it didn't go as clear as possible. So
Coverage.
pretty terrible. I wouldn't expect Micah Cassiola to miss over here. I think he's just got to stun this, play these two, leave himself on the one on the rail to come up for the one in the middle.
Yeah.
He's come low on that. That was... If you play for the red next to the yellow, you just stun and then just leave yourself half ball on this to come out.
Can't really go wrong. That's provided the black goes.
Oh, it was more angled than it looked.
Yeah.
He's played it well.
No, he's fine. He's a great player now, but he could be right up there, Mikey, if he's got a good head on his shoulders.
He plays the right sort of game. He backs himself every time. Still a bit tricky. He only himself a half ball black. You wouldn't expect him to miss it.
Nice coverage from Gus.
Little Gussie. He's had a good tournament, Gus.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a good match today.
That was a good match. He definitely. I think he let it slip 100%, but he's proved that he's one of the best in the country. That's for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. Solid finish from Mikey.
SA's on the board. And they're running and rolling. What do we got here? Black onto red onto yellow, yeah?
Or just black onto yellow. No, that's the one. Left a bit of room there.
He's left a gap.
Still a fair bit of work there, but...
Yeah. He just screws out now from this yellow, and it's pretty hard to go wrong from here as long as you can get up the top. Should allow yourself two somewhere along the line on one ball. Oh, he's hit that a bit too hard, didn't he?
Well and truly overhit it.
And the worst thing is, he can't even play just the yellow onto the red, put the red on the side cushion. He's got to cut this into the middle now. You'd back him to get it, but the red's going anywhere.
It goes past, I think.
I think he goes straight up into the corner.
Yeah.
Rightio.
Yep. Oh, enough. Goes past enough to miss it.
Rattle, rattle. Still there though. Just needs a nice shot on the one next to the black. Across the table once or twice. I don't think the yellow's...
Oh, wow.
Oh, Ricky Emery.
Adrenaline from Ricky.
He just says, I've already won one of my titles. That'll do me for the week,
Yeah, pretty sure that's not what he was saying.
So I can have a drink. I'm not a fan of that shot. I really am. From Gus.
Does this red double?
So it's...
Does it go back in the other corner off the yellow?
I think...
Double it across.
I think he's just going to play the cannon. Oh, he might have got lucky.
I reckon it just got back onto it and stopped
Don't know what
it.
the hell he was thinking then, just quietly.
Come on, Gussie. Come on,
You just play it thin right now. Play the one over the hole thin, go into them, you got two balls over the hole. You got two balls out in the open.
Yeah, you're not going to be on nothing. So,
Hey,
Matty, you're not going to be
on something.
Yeah, that's right. So, Matty's still got two.
This guy is the one I'll be most impressed with. Out of all the guys here,
Matty Kerwood.
I think in about 5 years he'll dominate the whole game. There you go.
Mate,
That's my tip.
I watched him win everything both times I went to Worlds, and he's awesome, mate.
Well, I've been to the Worlds with him, and I always thought, yeah, good player, but he's playing juniors. I've never really seen much of him. The last couple, I played him in a match here the other day, and I kid you not, I was 3-0 down, hadn't missed the ball, and it was like he just giggled at me for the next few frames. Like I'm telling you, he's class. And I think him and young Jaden's another one. Obviously, he's had a cracking tournament.
Yeah, he has been fantastic.
Different styles of play.
Yeah, well, he's been brought up in Ballarat, so, you know, Jake.
Jakey, yeah, that's right. Is he going too far on this? You want to hope that's not in the middle. Is that red on in the middle?
I don't know.
And if it's not, and you don't really like what you got, play the double now. Play the double, stun him to the side rail and stay on the other red.
People forget. You get under the pump sometimes. You got to remember that sometimes the team shot is to pot them all.
Yeah. Maybe if you can run this over the hole and leave the white behind the black,
Yeah.
that'd be the shot. You just don't want to pot it because it's that perfect angle.
He's gone across it. That's a good effort. But still. 4-1 Victoria. Young Matty Kerwood.
Here we go.
He's got a nick off it. That's a chance for Dave.
Of course it is. Can you hold it if you take it in the top left-hand corner?
No, you're going to get back into him, I reckon.
Yeah? Well, you're going to have to swing your cue into it to go into him then.
Yeah.
To try and create some
That's right.
space.
Just trying to give yourself a shot.
Yeah. You're going to have to. It's not that tough of a shot. It's just a half ball cut. What the hell's he doing?
He's gone safe again.
Stiff. Everything's going Victoria's way at the moment.
Yep.
Jaden D'Amica. Nice open break for him. The yellow reds are the balls. So as long as the two reds down the bottom go.
Yeah, yellows aren't that bad either.
No, they're not too bad either.
That's about to be 5-1. South Australia are going to need to respond very quickly. Well, this is going to get away from them.
This could be over before it began. Nationals next year at Albury. What a cracking venue that is.
That is fantastic, isn't it?
It is good. It's good.
Yeah, very, very hard to beat the commercial club.
Some awesome matches coming up over the next few weeks, guys, for the guys who enjoy Q Sports and like watching it. There's a money match that'll be on Beard Productions, and there's some big ones coming up here. That's there's one match in particular, Tom Cousins versus Mark Boyle.
All right.
I think that's about £30,000 or something. That'll be probably two of the top 5 best players in the world, I think, playing for the big whip. Then you got Carl O'Donoghue's playing Mark Farnsworth, which is another cracker as well. So there's some big matches happening all over the place. And
doesn't mind a money match, Carl.
no, he's been going good. He's been going good.
Yeah, Tom's unbelievable player.
He's one of my favourites. He's just cool, calm, that guy. He's left himself a bit of a tricky red here. Bit of pressure on this ball right now.
This is the money shot, and he's all right. If he runs too far, he's got the red back in the middle.
Well, you'd love ideally to play this with a little bit of right-hand side, left-hand side, and check it up and try and come into that yellow in the middle of the table there.
Yeah, and hold this side of him.
If you could hold for that, you're beautiful. And then if you go too far, you got the angle to screw off the other one down.
Yep.
Yeah?
That's a ripper break on the other table too.
He's played well too this tournament that debuting.
Yeah, he's been getting better and better.
He's absolutely perfect.
That is beautiful.
Absolutely perfect.
Yeah,
just comes down to touchdown, doesn't it?
Just don't overscrew now, yeah.
As long as you don't go behind that yellow, you can't lose. Line up in the queue.
Yeah, I'd never met Dave till I played him last year in the semi at Derry. And he sort of popped up out of the blue when he's made that, and he's just been getting better and better ever since.
Well, at the big guns this year, he played scary 3 sets for cash and got it.
But he belted him too.
Yeah, so straight away I knew the guy had improved. And he's a good guy. He's a professional card player. So
he's a ripper bloke.
He's a lot of class about him. And Jaden's done what he's done all tournament. He's come out and he's produced. This could Well, I think he's immoral for making the Australian side.
Oh yeah, you'd have to. I have no news on that. I'm rooming with two of the selectors, but well, I'm married to one of them.
Yeah, okay.
And old mate Costello. Speak of the devil.
Oh, Greg.
Yeah.
What's happening, buddy?
Great work from Jaden. Back into it, South Australia, 5-2.
5-2. Wouldn't surprise me if he just plugs this over the hole, you know. He's not going to go out from there. Dave's played that style of pool all week where he's unless he can deep screw straight into that top red and yellow.
Unless he
put this over the hole. Straight over the pap plate there.
Not quite enough, I don't think.
Still not too bad. Good big Jamie.
So I've had three first-time winners in all the singles events.
Yeah.
And congratulations again to ACT winning their first teams event.
It's good to see someone else get through, mate, wasn't it?
Fantastic.
Changing of the guard, all of the old SA birds that used to play the game, you know, they're finished up now, and sooner or later, it's other things take place, you know.
That's right. No, it's great, and being at their home nationals as well.
Yep. They're all outside now, the girls.
I'm sure we'll hear them all inside later.
Oh.
That's a huge break. Nada.
It's a great break for no result.
Yeah, the Roth's come up dry.
And he's perfect to extract the middle red here. Scary. And stay on the other. And he just screws back off that one down for the other middle and it's all over. Oh, he's gone under it. The only thing that you could go wrong was by going under that then.
You couldn't do that if you tried.
If you stay on the other, you take the one down the corner, screw back a couple inches on the one in the middle and it's all over.
All of a sudden it's difficult.
Neck minute. Mick's got work.
Neck minute.
What's he done here?
So Jamie's in all sorts here.
Yep. His brain's exploded and he's like, what do I do?
And while he's biding his time,
I'm not a very good thinker.
He's just going, I'll just pot a couple of balls until I maybe come up with something else.
Yeah. I'm just gonna run this down and kill one of my balls. Stuff it. I'll teach myself a lesson. There we go. Good work, Jamie.
And I deserve that.
Hey, oh, great shot. Well, he's gone from having a sniff of winning to being 0.0 chance of winning. Well done, Jamie. You pud.
Well, some things never change.
Oh, mate, we've got to get... Oh, what's he done here?
That's a great shot. He said to Jamie, I can stuff you up better than you can, mate.
What's the idea? Jamie's got to try and get that black down here.
I suppose.
So do you run off this red in the middle, right off to the side here, off to the right-hand side, just the one, and try and screw off it and leave yourself just up here so you can pot that into the middle and try and get yourself behind the black over there to run that down. Yeah?
Or you triple the first one.
You triple the first one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Of course you do, Rusty.
Of course you do. What was I thinking?
Now you smash the black.
He's actually disgusted that he didn't get position off his triple. I just seen a head wobble. I can't believe it.
He could possibly be thinking, that was the worst double I've ever hit.
Oh, Mika. All of a sudden, the gates have opened.
Well, the Roth will be pretty happy here. Well, what is Jamie doing?
He's going to try and red onto the yellow. But he doesn't realise David's a very clever guy because he's going to pot that red straight away. Or you run the yellow down, then pot the red.
Mate, I'm no genius tactician, but even I'd do that.
What do you do here, mate?
He's almost left the gap.
Cover this first.
And just get it out or pot the red.
And then pot the red. But you use your first one to cover the hole down here. So if he does getting these two reds out, you know what I mean? He's still in a bit of trouble.
Yeah. He's got to get them high.
Yeah, that's right. Or do you just get your dead yellow out first, then do it?
So the Roth.
Still a bit of work here for the Roth.
Oh, absolutely.
Is he got a nice angle to go into that yellow off the rail to the middle or not? In the second?
No, it's pretty straight.
Is it pretty straight, is it?
Yeah. Here he comes. Who would have thought? Who would have thought Dave was going to pop that red? It's like you're... He'll screw into him now.
Screw into him now or just come across now? Robbo's just made a very clever...
He did what I said. Well, he tried to anyway, Rusty.
Has he got a big pocket or not?
Put the red, put the white here, and then play the black straight up. You win.
Oh, Robbo's not very happy with Jamie.
Yep.
Look at this.
It's going to be less... Oh, wow.
Jamie, the master tactician, has just been given the rundown by the great Robbo.
Well, Dave's coughed it up.
Apparently they brought Jamie over to open the lolly packets and, yeah, well, he's worked his way into the team. You know, this is what happens.
That's pretty common in Victoria.
This is what happens when you put a lolly opener in the team.
They hired me as team manager 2 years ago and I was that bad they put me in the team.
No, mate. Oh, look at this. One good shot here, Bamika, and he's played it well. Oh, is he not going to land?
No, he's all right. That's just drifted out into the middle there.
Did you check it up and play it long? What's the... Or do you just drop it in the middle?
Yeah.
You're going to leave yourself a half toughish bloke though, aren't you?
But that's what Michael does. You know how he plays. He'll leave himself long, tough, whatever.
What's he done here, Jamie?
Has he missed that?
He's missed it.
He's completely missed it.
All he's got to do is get this out in the open.
Mick had a shot like this against Dave Ewing in the last frame, and it was his last ball, and he's tried too hard to get position on the black, and he missed it. He hasn't done the same thing this time. That cost him the match.
I think. Listen, I'm backing him in, but it's. I don't really like that angle. I don't know what it is.
No, it's a funny angle, isn't it?
It is a funny angle,
and you're queuing off the cushion.
And it's a lot of the time you'll hit the inside jaw, not the outside jaw.
Yeah, we've got to back him in to get it.
You don't roll it in.
He doesn't
pump
like
it in. Screw straight into it.
Got to pump it.
Got to pump it in.
And he will let everyone know if he does get it. That's for sure.
Yes, there'll be a cheer for sure.
Yeah. 6-2 Victoria.
6-2 to Vicks. Surely it's going to be 6-3 though, very shortly. Don't like that shot.
I think we were 4-0 or 4-1 down last year, and I think we won 17-8 or something. It was ridiculous, but it can turn around pretty quickly.
Yeah, especially in teams, guaranteed. I think Dave should have taken the middle one then. I know he said before, but he should be able to just screw straight back. What am I thinking?
Got a big area. You got two still?
No,
just the one. He might be able to hold.
Just screw off the top two, come out in the middle.
He could almost hold.
You reckon just, yeah?
Yeah, I know the angle's deceiving, but he won't be far off being able to hold on that.
It's a good break by Tamjuan. Don't think he's on a yellow though, is he?
No.
when you're absolute flying, you're cutting this yellow down the bottom in the left-hand pocket.
Yeah, it's a tricky shot. He's running the white. That's good enough.
You wouldn't back him out, that's for sure.
No.
Yeah,
As you said.
He's knocked it straight in 10, and I don't see there being any dramas of him running the ruck.
Yeah, mate, as I said, I just played that whole season with him in our strongest league in Victoria, and he shot 82% or something.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's a big number.
6-3.
Yeah, 7-3 in about 45 seconds.
The yellow next to the black, you would have liked to be getting on that next shot.
If he's probably wanted to be straight on this, he's just overrun it.
Overcooked it. I wonder if that yellow goes into that pocket.
Might have to run past and play the middle yellow back into the middle. The centre of that. Yeah, this gets a bit tricky now. Unless he just leaves it there, Rusty, and finishes up exactly where he was.
Let's go in the middle.
Just left of the blue spot.
Yeah.
Just left of the blue spot, and you play it in the corner.
Straight in the middle. Oh, he's got hold of that.
He's dropped.
Got away with that. That's a bad shot.
He's dropped the shoulder on it.
Terrible shot. He was never going to get it after his last shot.
Yep.
Never ever going to get that. You got to stop and regroup. I think Roth just runs this red down for the double and just leaves himself sneaky behind the black. A great, yeah. I think it's called a. It's not a fucking head must. What is it? Prague. What is it called? Dark beer.
Yeah,
we're at the German
Shane.
club where we
Look at this.
Look at this.
That's a result.
The German club, the food has been pretty good. Restaurant upstairs got good meals and all the rest of it. So,
mate, I overdid it the other night. I had one of those chicken Kievs, but I had the large.
How good was the chicken Kiev?
Did you get the large? So it was two massive ones.
Well, I wasn't getting the small, mate.
Yeah, no, well that's Sorry, silly question. Yeah, I think the garlic was killing me for the next month.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Yeah, sorry guys, we're just going to have to watch our Aussie lingo just a little bit. We apparently a couple of fans in the UK have
been offended.
Flamed, so all I can say is too bad.
Probably get over yourselves a little bit as well.
Just a little bit. We're playing the greatest sport on earth. We're watching it and we're commentating it the way we think it should be commentated.
If Jamie Stevens was drinking wild turkey and commentating, then I'd totally understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. Robbo's on the... Yes.
Oh, he's underhit that.
Oh, what a bad shot.
He had to punch that to get it back out across.
Now, you're queuing over. You've got to watch the middle now because you're going to be trying to naturally throw this, you know what I mean, with plain ball.
I think he's wide of the middle if he hits it fat enough. I think so.
Oh. Robbo's on the dish again. He's played.
Yeah, he's fine. That's a good shot.
He's just, Robbo just over here, he's just naturally got to try and leave himself in the middle, just to dribble that into the guts to leave himself in the black in the opposite corner. But he's just got to work his way to that shot, doesn't he?
He does work his way backwards very well, Robbo. Very good at moving the ball 2 or 3 inches.
Yes. It's a great shot. I think he would have rathered both of them go.
Absolutely.
He was near dead perfect.
This is what we're talking about earlier. How it's it can be tricky getting position off a ball that's so deep in the hole, and that's deep.
Is Joe still anything to do with the AEBF? Joe Fett. Oh, he's just welled, yeah. Oh my God.
And we were lucky earlier the national anthem worked, so we didn't have to sing it.
It's a great shot by Sarvin Knuckerhead.
Yeah. It's good frame from Knackers. Tim will be filthy.
Yeah, he'll be sick. He's got a little miss in him, Sarvin. 6-4.
Straight in the middle of the hole.
All of a sudden, it's time for the extraction here, Robbo. Nick in the middle, get the black out. And then you've got to stay on the other red up the top. If you hit it bad, it can go wrong. Oh, he's good shot. Oh, is it natural off the rail? 3 rails? I think it is. Cushion first.
Tell you what, that's so deep though. How easy is it to hit it thin?
Yeah.
Then you end up inside the black.
100%. 6-4, at least we've got a match, guys.
6-5 is it then?
6-5. Well, you'd feel like they've had all the run of the ball too, the Vicks, in all honesty.
Absolutely.
And they've stayed in touch, South Australia, so if they can just get a little bit of a run...
No, it is 6-4.
No, it is 6-4,
Dan
sorry.
forgot. Well, actually, he remembered something that didn't happen.
Look at this.
This is in the middle, is it?
Oh.
He can't be on that.
If
he's on that,
he's on it.
he's so lucky.
He is on it.
He's been blessed.
Unbelievable.
He can't believe he's on it.
He's buzzing.
But
surely he's on it.
He's thinking, I'm going to miss this because I don't deserve to get it.
Yeah. He's jacking up.
No, he must
have to jack up.
No, he must have to get around a little bit.
Reckon?
Yeah.
Nice little swerve shot.
You're gonna win!
Oh.
That's why you're gonna win!
JR's embarrassing himself very early.
Very, very intelligent person, JR. Very, very intelligent.
I've got nothing.
He just said you do things because you're gonna do them, and that phrase will stick with me for a very long time.
Mate, well, I've got to tell you, I've never done anything that wasn't because
you had to do it.
Yeah, I had to do it. I don't even know what that means. Yeah. And clearly, he had to do that. Gus,
he actually said it, and he was actually near crying when he said it. So it was an emotional speech. It was something that he thought of for the last 15, and that's all he came up with.
Yeah, he's always been a very philosophical gentleman.
Well said, JR. I do things because you got to do them. Well done. That's right up there.
This is up there with the Martin Luther King speech.
Hey,
it's up there with the Martin Luther King "I Have a Dream" speech.
Oh, mate, I think it's got it covered. Nice.
For one, he'd land here on the black, but then
He's come over. He said he actually played to kiss that ball. It was beautiful. Well done, Mark.
What a ripper shot from Paul.
Great shot by Paulie. But again, he's going to get ahead of the ball chin count. You don't want to get it. Is he on the... Oh.
If he's on the cut, dodgy. You're setting the wide a bit loose on it, but...
well, he's going to try and play it with check side, and you've got to be careful it doesn't get it into the red, onto the black.
Knock the black in. Yeah, just half ball on the inside of the yellow and the other side would be nice.
We'll play it with right inside and try and get the...
Just get a fat cannon.
Up and down. Just playing natural by the looks of it.
He's hit that well.
Sticking himself a big old hole here just quietly. You know what I'm playing? I'm playing that yellow into the corner pocket and busting into that. Yellow next to the black, top right-hand pocket, force into the red and the yellow on the rail.
You've almost got to have a dip here.
You've got to have a go. And that's
unless he just covers up now.
What are you going to do with it? It doesn't go anywhere. What's he doing?
I don't know.
He can't have two, does he? He's got two. Is he playing the old style of pool where if you get beaten by one ball, it's a close game? I think he is. I think that's what he's doing. I only just got beaten by the one ball.
Yeah, by the Australian champion.
Huh?
No, enough.
That's a ripper.
He's got to go off the red here. Cushion
Yeah, but it's
red.
not going to glue down the rail 3 foot.
Well, that could. It's just very unlikely. And don't snooker yourself.
Oh no! You played the other way.
Why do you not play it underneath?
You play it underneath.
Just a little stun half ball off it. It holds the yellow there, and you're fat on it.
Oh my God, Michael Hill, what have you been showing this guy?
He can show you whatever he wants, but if you're not able to execute it, it doesn't really matter, Rusty.
I've just regurgitated in my mouth. Come on, Paul, knock it in, prove me wrong. Come on, buddy.
Oh, he's hit this well. That's about as sweet as you can hit a ball, I reckon.
You moron.
Listen to SA now.
You know.
Oh my Lord.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the last time we'll see Paul tonight.
That's phenomenal. That's the best and worst shot of the match so far.
I don't think it was on.
He got a kick and it made it go skinny.
Unbelievable.
Fist pump Mark II.
That there is what they call a heartbreaker.
Has he gone the fist pump before that, Black? He's done a Nathan McMahon.
Unbelievable.
G'day, Nath, if you're out there. Love you, mate.
You know it's worse. Dave's working his butt off here and he's just watched a frame just slip away over there. Bad. It's so painful. We did so many of them against Tassie ourselves.
Yeah. They've got a good side, Tassie. They're going to be up and about for the next few years if they keep those boys together.
They're missing a couple of good ones too. You know, Troy Rutland comes back into that side and a few others. You know,
Troy's busy on a cruise, mate.
Yeah, well, I know where I'd rather be. Playing pool.
On a cruise with rudders. It's got a bit tricky here, Gus.
He's left it a bit thin, hasn't he? You got to take the one next to the black over the hole really now, don't you?
Yeah, you do. I wouldn't be taking the cut. It's too dodgy. And even if you don't leave him, you leave him across, he's not going to miss it. Mind you, he just missed it when it was hanging over the hole. So.
Thank you, sir. Hey, you no need to apologise. Just got to screw up the rail now, the Gus man.
Now he's just got to be careful. If he gets a bit too much cushion, he can cue straight at it. Come straight at it and be in a bit of strife, which would be good for us.
Stun over to the opposite side of the table.
Yep.
Realistically, if you wanted to get into it,
I'd probably just leave it there.
Oh, hello.
That's
hello. Listen, the way things are going...
Now he's straight off in the middle.
I'm backing it in. Dave Ewan, is he committing... He's got to... he'll play the yellow down here over the hole, Dave. Pretty confident. Got to be careful this doesn't go in off two cushions into the middle.
And straight in the middle.
It's just played it naturally perfect.
And Jamie's yelling out premature, so Paul's definitely fist pumped before that.
He played that like a genius.
If he's saying premature, it's either about what Paul just did or something about one of his roommates.
Paulie is looking right now for somewhere to hide his head. Good guy, Paul, but that was a very bad miss. 8-4. And I think that this match is starting to slip away again.
Alec and Mick Della rocked up today too. Wonder what Alec and Mick would be thinking of the premature fist pump right now.
I don't know. Well, Mick's just give him the chat.
Yeah, for those of you who don't remember, last year in the prelim final, WA had us dead to rights, raced to 13, they're 12-10 in front. They got both the last two frames won. Nathan McMahon plays a ripper shot to get on the black, does the fist pump, misses the black. We win those two frames and win the playoff and win the whole thing.
And that's how easy it turns around. Dave's got to make sure he doesn't pop this yellow now. He's got to get it over the hole and not pop the yellow. Not the easiest of shots. Not the easiest of shots.
Underhit it.
And he's underhit it, which is easy to do because you don't want it rolling in or anything like that, you know.
It's not the end of the world for him. Clacky's got to play a pretty good shot if he wants coverage, or just move it out.
Jake McCartney just sent me a message. I've sworn 3 times. Sorry, Jake. I'm disgusted in that. Oh, hello.
Get over it, Jake.
Get over it, Jake. Where are you, mate?
Who do you think you are, mate?
You're supposed to be a lifer and you're not here, mate. You're everybody's hero. And all of a sudden, Clacky's got the same shot. I think he's got the angle to come down to near full
land behind
to get it out. He's got to pump it.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Bang, perfect. Oh!
That other red's gone horrible too.
Hadn't it? Matty Corwood's on the out again here.
Matty got a lovely kiss.
Didn't he get a nice little kiss then?
Still, you're still going to have to get on the black, probably off this bottom one, Rusty, which could be problematic if you're not fat.
A little bit tricky. But he's got a big pocket for the double, with that yellow being there.
Yeah, it could be. One at a time. Still got this.
What's Davey doing here?
Now he's Chinese.
Oh, queuing over a ball.
He's a lefty. He'll be able to get his hand down.
Yes, 8-4 at the moment.
Big shot.
He's playing the double. Battle of the young guns, eh?
Big shot for Dave. Oh, it's landed horrible.
You've got to miss that. You've got to leave it over the hole at least. It's a terrible miss. Queuing a little bit over the yellow there, Matty.
He'll be loving this.
I'm backing him in. He's an absolute freak under pressure.
Huge 9-4 and probably 10-4. Oh, geez, he's tickled that. So there you go. Fist pump after the black ball goes in.
Straight in like having a wee-wee.
Big out for Matty.
Well done, young Matty. Good kid.
And Clacky's laying up here. I'm not a huge fan of that one, Rusty.
No. Well, the thing is...
You still got your tricky ball.
The thing is, pot him, leave yourself an angle on your last red, where if you pot it...
And run across.
If you miss, you're going to leave the white safe, the red over the hole.
Yeah, couldn't agree with you more.
Our game's evolved to attacking safety.
Yeah.
You've got to start playing it. You know what I mean? Or you put yourself under pressure.
Yeah, give yourself a chance or you might not get another one.
It's a nice shot, that. I still don't think you'll get another one, but it's a nice shot.
Clacky probably takes the double on. No, it's too deep.
Hey?
Double's not on from there, I don't think.
No, I don't think it is either. What's going on down here? How's Rick Dog?
Rick Dog.
They need these 2 frames, they say. What's he going to do here? Don't screw off it. You've got to dribble this in. Oh,
wow. Well, he's in jail anyway.
The Victorians have had some run of the ball. I kid you not.
How's this got to be for a shot, mate?
I think he's just got to...
Inside out.
He's just got to get into it, don't you?
Yeah. Inside out, you got to jack up.
Just get into it. Just pot it. Leave yourself the half hard red.
It's going pretty wide.
He's going to try and suck yellow, but... Jesus Christ.
He's got away with it again. No.
The Claxter. Come on, Ewing, knock it in, sort it out. Natural ball, a little bit of right inside. They're not sliding as much as they did last time.
No, it's almost natural.
Just natural, yeah.
I can't hit middle ball, so I'd be putting right hand side on it.
You know, I don't like how he cues with his thumb on top when it's that close to the cushion.
Looks strange.
You got to cue off the table. Cue off the table.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So they've got to start making a move, SA. Certainly not over by a long shot, but
they can't afford to miss these silly balls.
no, they need to take their opportunities from here on out.
I'm backing him in.
Oh, absolutely. And Ricky in pretty good shape.
Well, I don't know if he wanted that, Rick.
They all go.
Yeah, they do all go. Play the middle next.
It's a good frame from Dave.
Well, the rest of the team's under the pump.
And he's had to watch Paul miss the black on the other table. That would have, he'd be shattered watching that as well.
And here's a gift point for him. He's got Jamie up next, so here's a gift. Takes him to 9-6.
Oh, that's a tricky shot. I didn't mind Ricky having a go there because the yellows, there's a lot of work there. And that's Ricky's game, and that's how he gets results, so that's how he should play.
Yeah. He's played pretty well this week, Woody. He's actually better than I actually ever thought he was. Some of the outs that he's done, he's played really well.
He started off pretty bad, and he's gotten better as it's gone on, so...
Yeah.
So Jamie, who you don't actually think should be there, but...
Here we go. Got to go yellow.
I can't not mention it, mate. That Anzac final was just something special.
Yeah, it was my favourite loss of all time. Favourite loss of all time. Now, I've lost the one-arm Bandits, and I still think they play better than...
There's not a lot of things I've been happier about than the fact that I was actually at home watching it and I didn't have to commentate it.
Oh, my God.
Because I would probably have lost both of you as friends.
It was a ripper. I was still feeling pretty good from the night before, just quietly. Here we go.
Yeah, pretty small weekend for you.
Oh. Look at the luck.
Well, he's left him nothing.
He's left him a shot. He's left him the red off the yellow to come back over the hole here. You've got to punch it though.
Yeah, and you're slamming straight into that other yellow too.
Yeah. You like it?
Oh, I love it. He's
We're
just
not going to get it, but I liked it.
He's underhit it by a little.
It's getting to the stage where Woody's half a sniff here. He's just got to get on one ball. Play the triple Charlie. What? Just leave yourself an angle and one down the bottom to get across. That in the corner or not?
The plant can't really go wrong.
What have we got here? Now look at these. You can't miss from here. You cannot miss from here.
He was trying to cover that.
Yeah, he didn't. He's just. I've seen his eyes open up. He's gone, oh my God, the out's on.
Oh, it's going. It's going.
All right. Now, if I'm a bookie right now, any other guys in that team, I've got $1.20 to run the rack.
And
Jamie's sevens.
Yeah, I was about to give you a tenner, but it's not worth it.
Here we go. This is the heartbreaker right here. No, never. Never. And it's not as if I do it too often, so I'll just get a little bit back.
See, they get excited when he stuns back an inch.
They couldn't believe it. Well, they don't realise it was a miscue. As long as he don't land low on this. That's all he can do. Ooh.
How about if you don't land on it?
Hello. Hello. He's gone from 7s out to 33s.
All right. I'll chuck $2 on it now.
Nah, bet stopped. Here we go. As I said, he's left himself the perfect angle here, Woody. And he's got the yellow in the corner for the frame. Hey?
He's out there going, what's Rusty saying about me?
Yeah, 100% he is. Enough kisses to make a baby, I kid you not. That is absolutely ridiculous. Blessed are the meek.
Yeah, he was trying to get around it, everyone, and just being kissed on the proverbial.
Special mention out to my good friend Jack Halligan, who'll be watching it tonight. He had some health issues over the last couple of years, so hope you're feeling good and watching the matches, Jackie.
G'day, Jack.
Oh my God.
Well, South Australia really could just use a little bit of a run of them.
They've had a lot of run. They really have. I don't think they'll pull it back. I don't think they're playing well enough, South Australia, to pull it back. I really don't.
How long since Mikey's been out there? If they've given him the big gut, they're crazy.
Nice shot, Ricky. Got to take the long one now, don't you, and just drag it in.
Yeah, well, you take the long one now, and
you're going to leave yourself a bit of a funny angle too.
But even if you miss up there, he can't get on it.
No, that's right.
Well, can actually. Benny got on one of those at Western National from up there. He's played up, back and down and around and got on behind it.
Yeah.
But yeah, chances are not going to happen.
This shot. I do not like this shot. I'm so not a fan of that shot.
I don't.
What's the benefit of it?
No, there isn't one.
Improving yourself by about 2 inches. Well, a couple of feet. But what's the? But now you yourself a dicking angle on the red as well.
And you've still got to pump this, which is missable when you're pumping it.
Oh, I don't like that shot at all. He's just gifted a frame.
Yeah.
That there is what they call scoreboard pressure, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, as I said, that shot looks easy, but if you're when you've got to hit it, it's missable, and he's not even landed on the ball anyway.
Big dog. Pressure affects the best of us, even
Certainly
the current.
Does. Well, that's unbelievable.
He's going to slide high on this off the red.
What? You didn't want to go near the black.
No, you didn't. Still backing the pot out.
Oh.
As long as you don't hit it too hard and the red comes out front of the black.
Just a little soft screw, play the black in the bottom left corner.
Yeah, that's right. If he goes the other way, see the black red's in front of the black now.
Yeah.
That was always going to be the danger, wasn't it?
Yep. Yeah, screwing off it all day long.
People see this stuff.
Big difference here.
What do you do here? Do you play the stun
10-6,
double
11
side row?
2 cushions straight in the middle.
Run through white safe?
Yeah.
I play the stun double and you can still play that with side and leave with the white on the back row.
Yeah.
Play it bottom right. That's good.
No.
Good white. Good white. I'm not taking on the long one. I'm cutting that red down over the hole. 100%.
I reckon,
In or over, you got to take it.
I reckon Ricky, he might take the long one.
I wouldn't be taking it long. You're only trying to prove something to everyone else instead of playing the right shot if you take that on. Don't take, you've got to take the cut down the rail. Don't you? It's pretty hard not to control that.
But if I queued like him, I'd probably go this one.
There's no way I'm taking this one. That's why you don't. You take the other one, you take the pressure off yourself.
He's missed that by a mile.
You're just trying to put pressure on yourself.
Well, I reckon they were still in it at 10-6. 11-5, it's getting dodgy.
Self-sacrifice, do you? Absolute self-sacrifice. Have a look at the heads on all the South Australians. Have a look at them. There is not one grin there. They want to go over there. Where's Alex? Go put a cracker straight up him.
Yeah, he'll be getting into him right now.
That was terrible. The Vics have mopped up scrap after scrap after scrap.
So 6 frames in it. One good round and they're back in it, but
good round.
Something needs to change.
It'll be over at this round either. So I've got to go do a little pee whittle. I'll be back very soon. How do I pause it? That one there?
Yeah, the middle button. Till the light's on, yep. So other results today. Christy Enfields defeated Enasamento in the ladies' final. First time winner. Greg Laurie's beaten Steve Gray in the Masters final. ACT women won for their first teams win ever. And the Victorian Masters side got a great, very solid win over Tasmania, who were the reigning champions. And obviously Ricky Emery got over the top of Gus DiGiorgio in the men's singles 10-8. Round 3 coming up. So it looks like Scary and Ricky and Mikey and Tim. SA at least need one of these 2 frames. Great break from Mikey. Here goes Mikey. Oh, and he's missed his opening shot. Oh, this is amazing. Well, they didn't come apart really well there from Michael, but he's got one straight in, so continues. Tim's got open table now. Yeah, pool whiz 999. Yes, you're dead right, Michael. Oh, it's Hammer. Well, you'd know because you were there. And you're dead right. He did, and he lost. He actually lost 5 out of 5 that day, the Hammer, because we had a playoff. We lost in the playoff. So, and of course we all blame Mick, you know. It's a containing shot from Mikey. So one singles champ playing a back-to-back singles champ. Well, Tim's just fouled, giving Mikey 2. It's in pretty good shape now, Mikey. With 2 shots, should be able to do some damage. Yeah, if this bottom red on the yellow for Mikey goes. It's key shot now. Just roll up onto that yellow, Ricky. Oh, he might be in trouble. He might have left it on in the middle. Yeah, great shot from Mikey.
Come on, Rick Dog. Come on, Rick Dog.
Just creating a bit of traffic there, Michael. Scary, that is. And Mikey Cass. That's a clever shot. What a great shot from Ricky Emery. That's you might have been the singles champ, but I am now, mate. That is absolutely perfect from Mikey. Just high enough so he can get back down behind the black. Probably about 4 inches further than what he wanted, but he should be okay. Always tricky shots. Tim will extract this one in the middle of the bottom rail straight away. Well, he tried to, but he's just thrown the shoulder at it. Mikey will be kicking himself at the moment, going, how did I get back? No, 11-6 instead of 12-5. And a couple of things like that happen and it can turn the momentum of a match like this. Ricky's still firmly in control of this frame. So next up, Robbo and Dave Ewing. Well, that's not what Michael wanted there. It's a good shot. Big break from Robbo. got a yellow straight in. And the yellows looked really good until that yellow sat there. So 5 frame gap. And Michael's just going to pot this yellow, I'm guessing. I missed something there, or I'm not sure what happened in Robbo's game. Great shot from Ricky. Still got a lot to do. No, there's only one visit over there, so Dave Ewing comes back to the table. Probably just sit this over the hole, Ricky. The other hole. Oh, what? Oh, it's, he's a bit unlucky there. He's hit that almost perfectly. He's tried to sit one in front there, Dave, and it hasn't done the job. So Robbo with the one tricky ball that he can get out straight away. That's a good shot from Ricky again. Here it is from Robbo going the extraction, and that's all good. That's interesting from Michael. I don't think he meant to get a double kiss back inside. And Robbo probably gets these, I would think. I think Ricky's just left him enough. Play that top one. He hasn't got it wide enough. Key shot now coming up for Robbo. Ricky should be left with a shot here, as long as he doesn't get under the reds, and I don't think he can. Looks like he's running this, Robert. No, he's stunning it. That's what I was... Robbo's landed perfect, as has Ricky. And Ricky's black's going to be a fair bit tougher than Robbo's, unless he doesn't get decent posse. Probably just stun it in and play it from there. That's the angle he's looking at now. Massive shot here for Ricky. Is that actually going there? I don't know what he was thinking there. Even Dan shaking his head going, what a peanut. All right, he might not have said that, but... Why is it? Too hard, just overhit it. So where's Robbo going up the corner off this red? Or in the middle off the red, off the yellow, sorry. Great shot. Well, that's 12 and probably 13. And I've got to say, this match is dangerously close to being taken away from South Australia. So big shot from Robbo. Good recovery after a not so good positional shot. I don't know how much time Michael's got left, but he's been walking around the table for a while. Here it is again from Robbo. And this is pretty tight. Hit it absolutely pure. So this is for 13. So Michael Scary to take the Victoria to 13, chasing 17. And they are flying. But I must say, South Australia have had ample opportunities. They are just not taking them. So next match up here. So Jaden's probably been the best of the South Australians so far. In the tournament, not just tonight, I mean. So Gus has let him in. Not sure about that shot. Clacky and Shane Cripps. Good break. You probably want reds. First ball's a bit tricky. Nice shot from Jaden. He's a pretty good chance here, Jaden. He's got to negotiate the one next to the black, get on it back in the middle. Clacky taking the long red. Been a bit unlucky there. Trying to convince the wife to put the headphones on. And Dan's agreeing as well. And no, she is, however, drinking beer, so it may not be a good option.
Joey Fanto's already been complaining that
Yes, someone from England, yeah, and we don't care.
Oh, so it wasn't you?
It was us, but we don't care.
Oh.
Like, get over yourselves. Yeah. I said it wasn't Jamie Stevens on Wild Turkey commentating, so anything short of that, get over it. Or me with the magic S word a couple of years back then. Oh no, God. Big D-sail, head come up on that. He'd be very disappointed with that, Jaden. And that's, Gus will get these. Nah. Only one ball really to worry about here, Gus. That was always Clucky's one trouble ball, and he's just landed absolutely fat on it. He may be able to run through and just cannon the white straight into the yellow and be fat in the middle. Which I reckon is what he's doing. Yep. 14-6 Victoria, 3 to go. And this is starting to look like a bit of a belting.
Should get Justin Sage over here to commentate with us.
Yeah, get Justin on the commentary. He's got a head for radio. So Gus, still got the one tricky ball, Gus, and good chance he'll leave it till last because it's a good link-up ball for the Blacks. So just roll this one in the middle, then stun back around behind that red, put it in the same middle he's playing this one in now. So key shot now. That's, he's overhit that by a couple of inches. So I'm not sure how he's going to negotiate this now. He might have to roll it in and double the black, or I don't think he's going to want to jack up. And a dry break from Roland. So first dip for Matty as well. Yeah. Double it is. Matty on the yellows here. If he gets him, it'll be done in the next 40 seconds. He's got it. 15-6 Victoria. This match is pretty much over. Would take an absolute miracle. Basically, South Australia need Victoria to give them opportunities, which is not going to. They're not going to get enough opportunities. This is the key shot for Matty. This gets him on the bottom one, and then it's all over. Oh, he wanted a bit of angle there. He might have to punch this, screw back off the cushion. Which he's done. That's not where he was going, but he's landed nice anyway. So he just stun across the foot. Oh, he's cued straight across that. Roland's probably going to have to hide here, but he can't do it right now. He's too close to that red. He'll take the one across the table in the middle and then work it out from there. If he played that a bit better, he could have got into those and opened them up. Just going to run through and sit there now. That's good enough. Paul Pike has just put himself in all sorts. And he's come off the bench, Pikey. Just got to nick off this red and try and hide. He couldn't do much there. Bit stiff from Matty. So Roland probably takes the one in the left. And I'd probably develop that one on the rail myself, but doesn't look like he's doing that. Unless he's come to his senses. Why would you do it off that ball? Why not do it off the one in the corner? Anyhow, that's the way he's going. Just if you catch this a bit fat, you may not be on one of them. Like that. That's, I know you're pushing it towards the corner pocket, which is great, but I just didn't like that shot for that exact reason. Go the other way and you're guaranteed to be on the ball you played first. Be a little bit careful here, but he just needs to bump this out a bit. I thought he'd just bump that down the table towards the corner, but just got to be a bit careful here now, Roland. Ball in hand for the Roth. Dave Rothel, a super player on the American tables, has done everything in it, and very handy pool player in our game. It's a very one-sided affair so far. Roland has played a pretty good shot there. That stops 3 inches shorter, and it's absolutely perfect. But now he may have to run the white. Yeah, he'd probably hold there. Yes, you're right. Just got a message from Daniel Thorpe. And yeah, it did all. A lot of it did start going wrong when Paul missed that black. Not that we'd like to blame the downfall of the South Australian team on Paul Hancock, but yeah, too late. No, I'd never do that. It's a team effort, good or bad. Great shot from Roland. I'll go ahead and assume that black goes in the middle.
Glass of red wine.
Yeah. All right, making sure of it. As you would. Second visit for the Roth. All right. Turning point. It's a turning point, Dan. Yeah, they win the next 7 in a row and they'll still be behind. That's a great shot from Roth. Very well controlled. Now he's got to pump this, don't get overexcited and make it curl all the way into the middle pocket. But he wants to get up there and pretty fat on it too. And it is all happening here. You've got people jumping on the furniture. Everyone's going crazy at the Harmony Club in Canberra. Oh, he's nearly done exactly what I said. Nearly curled it straight into the middle. So just a little soft screw here. And you can stun it and punch the wide back, but you don't want to overhit the ball, so just screw back a foot. Alrighty, 20 minutes of practice before the match, so let's see if it paid off. Yes, it did.
I thought the computer froze then.
No, that's a great shot from the road. Really good recovery after that, missing that one shot too. Methodical as they come, the Roth. All right, we're still not getting excited about it, but 2 in a row. It's comebacks have to start somewhere. And if Rusty was sitting here right now, he'd be saying, well, it'll be 3 in a row because Jamie's out there. I have a touch more faith in Jamie than Rusty does, but maybe not by a lot, but he's in pretty good shape. Yeah. Still plenty of work to do with the Yellows. It's well, it might actually work out perfectly for him. And he looks like he could be home now, Jamie. To put Victoria on the hill. And here comes Jados. Great break. And he'll be taking reds. That's a good shot from Jamie. Probably have to cannon into that red. He's just asked for the white ball to be clean. Jamie, I think he actually honestly believes that he's never missed a ball. He's only ever had a kick. I don't believe that to be the case, but I think that's what he actually believes. But yeah, very important shot here. I think if he just cannons into the red and the white drifts extra couple of inches, he should be right. He might even be able to miss the red. But if he catches the red thin, he can snooker himself. Great shot. Queuing over. He doesn't have to do anything with the wide, just stun it. Stun it and you're in good shape. And Jados got himself in a little bit of strife here. Doesn't matter too much with the red over the hole, but oh, how good's that shot? Jamie Stevens to put Victoria on the hill. which would also make it 3 in a row. Oh, he's just rolled it.
Come on, someone!
Well, it's a good inner over shot, but he did hit it like a bit of a fairy. Just probably the right shot though. Maybe run off that one near the middle and hide behind these two down here. I can't really see much else, to be honest. Surely not.
Great shot, Jayden. Great shot. Righty-o, solid.
I've got no idea what Salem was trying to do then. Yeah, I don't think you follow it in. 16-8, ladies and gentlemen. One more frame for Victoria out of the next 8. Jaden D'Amica is saying, that will not be me. Great shot from Jaden. Handling himself very well, Jaden, in his second side. And Dave Ewing at the table against Tim. Right on, Jaden. 16-9. 7 to go. Dave just played a little containing shot. Really not a lot on offer at the moment. That come up dry. Look at the yellows for Robbo. I think Tim's still recovering from his shot earlier. Good hit. Could be all she wrote. Can't see where Robbo can really go wrong here. Good shot from Temujin. This is over, Dan. I'm calling it. Robbo will get the winning black. Oh, he's overhit that. Doesn't matter. Hurry up, Robbo, we're running out of data. So I didn't see what the call was there. Guess a no total.
Yes, Robbo. Come on, Robbo.
Good hit from Dave.
Come on, Tim. Come on, Robbo. Come on, Tim. Come on. Come on, Tim. Come on, Robbo. Come on. Yes, Robbo.
Last ball for the black. Probably goes in the middle, so he might just stun and stay there. Or is he going to screw up? That's all over. Victoria for the 3rd year running men's team champions. There it is. Mark Robertson gets it. Victoria champions again. And now we'll hand you over to Joe Fanto. I apologise for that.
Western South Australia, 45 kilometres guys, they are fantastic guys, fantastic team. And all come together to roll the ball for the end of the day today. And we just got the roll tonight. Our guys come out, and that's fantastic. Congratulations, everybody. You finished off, you deserve that. It was fantastic for the whole tournament, and congratulations to you both and congratulations to that. One thing I'd like to touch on, as I said, this is probably been the hardest touch on of the ball. One thing I really want to touch on, Tasmania, you guys results, and you can see a couple of guys come back to play ball the way you used to and show that hard you guys did. Congratulations to you and look forward to seeing you next year. I'll probably touch on our supporters now. Thank you to just a little touch. Thank you to the guys that come over, especially for the finals, to see the last bit of everything, to everyone that's made the effort, driven over, whatever it was. We could not do this without all of you. So thank you to everyone, our women's team, our masters team, whoever may be here. Toad's my little fella that ran down one supporter. Thank you to everyone, and go Bees.